A report came out today by Mirror Sport stating Deontay Wilder to reject Tyson Fury multi-million-pound offer to skip rematch. Deontay Wilder is pursuing a trilogy match with Tyson Fury by activating his rematch clause, which according to this report, he has 3 weeks in order to do so. As far as I'm informed, you have a month after the first fight. And Deontay Wilder manager Frank co-signed that by stating, and I quote, "I could confirm Deontay will exercise his right to fight Tyson Fury next. That's the fight Deontay wants. It will happen next." End of the quote. With that being said, Deontay Wilder is already made up his mind and he wants the trilogy match right away, which it ain't no surprise. Deontay Wilder pride is killing him at the moment. It's pride more so than anything. Of course, a lot of people would rather Deontay Wilder let Tyson Fury face Anthony Joshua and let that mega fight take place, then fight the winner. But in the sport of boxing and the way the business works, it ain't no promises. So the only way Deontay Wilder could possibly allow that to happen is if they offer him a lot of step-aside money, which they already offered him millions of dollars. However, on top of that, y'all could sweeten the deal and offer him a guaranteed path to the winner, or at least the winner of that rematch. Because ain't no telling if Deontay Wilder could ever fight Fury again, or the winner of that fight, if it's AJ, if he passes on this opportunity for a trilogy match. For multiple reasons. Fury came out stating that he want to retire after the AJ fight. He's looking to retire soon. On the other hand, I don't know if Fury even want to revisit that chapter because he already won by tremendous fashion. And it's still a dangerous fight because Deontay Wilder has that one-hitter quitter. So he has to be motivated. So Fury won't be pressured to fight Deontay Wilder again the way the second fight turned out to be, unless he wants to. So with that being said, Deontay Wilder be wise to go straight to the third fight, because at the end of the day, it ain't like it could get any worse. Deontay Wilder this time around, he will be better prepared. That's for sure. He will take Fury more seriously. I knew he was a threat before. However, this time around, Deontay Wilder realizes that this guy is not pillow-fisted. And also, on top of all of that, he won't wear no costume this time around. That's for sure. Not saying that I buy that excuse, but you need any type of an advantage against Tyson Fury. So if you're going to have a fighter that weighs 273 pounds leaning on you and using their weight against you, maybe it's not a smart idea to wear a costume that weighs 40 pounds for 20 minutes before the fight. So with that being said, I'm not saying I'm buying the excuse. However, you should definitely try to get every advantage you can have instead of doing things that could end up harming you or hurting you or maybe tiring out your legs. Not saying that's the reason he lost. I just think Fury was the better man, period. I don't buy any excuses. You should be prepared at all time, at all costs. And Wilder always have the right hand to get him out of fights. However, these things could improve him to have a better third fight and a better trilogy match with Tyson Fury. So even though I think Wilder needs 2 tune-up fights to get his confidence back up, but at the same time, just like Berto said, Deontay Wilder, right after the Ortiz fight, he didn't let his body rest and he went straight away to Tyson Fury. So it could have been all the above. It was just a bad night. So Deontay Wilder has a chance to rewrite the wrong and rewrite history and shape his legacy his way. So why would he pass on an opportunity like that for step-aside money for something that's not guaranteed? However, the key word is guaranteed. So if they could guarantee him the winner of AJ versus Tyson Fury, then that makes sense. However, what makes dollars right now is the Trilogy match for Deontay Wilder. As far as his pride, as far as his pocket, and all of the above. And with that being said, he has a right hand to erase everything that took place. That's the capability of Deontay Wilder's right hand. It could do magic almost. So Deontay Wilder, of course, he's going to do the right thing for his career. In my opinion, the Trilogy match is not the right thing to do right away. However, for a man in his position, it is. For a man in my position, outside looking in, it probably don't. Because I'm not the one fighting. It ain't my pride that's hurt. I'm looking at it from the same angle the trainer that threw in the towel. I'm looking at it for Deontay Wilder's sake. However, on the other hand, I'm smart enough to recognize Deontay Wilder and his character and his demeanor and the fact that his pride is not going to allow him to do such a thing in a million years. So I'm all for it. Because it ain't how you fall, it's how you rise back up. And ironically enough, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder both got hurt in the same round, and they both lost their equilibrium, and they both got written off by the public, by the media, and all of the above. AJ was able to defeat Ruiz in the rematch and shock the world, even though that was his own mess that he made. On the other hand, Deontay Wilder is looking to do the same thing, but it's a tougher task because Tyson Fury is the #1 heavyweight in the world. He's not here because of a coincidence. Matter of fact, he's here because Deontay Wilder even brought him back out of retirement. And that's what makes the task tougher for Deontay Wilder than it was for AJ. Because Fury, unlike Ruiz, is supposed to be here. He's the #1 heavyweight. He's not here by luck. Like I told y'all earlier, he's here by design. On the other hand, AJ, he introduced Ruiz to the game. He introduced him as the monster, and he cleaned up his mess. So, with that being said, we'll see what Deontay Wilder decides to do. I'm pretty sure he's going to pursue the Trilogy match, and as he should, because he has nothing to lose at this point. I also understand why a lot of people aren't interested in the Trilogy match right away, because it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. We all know the saying. However, if you are forced to learn, you're better off having 2 tune-up fights to practice what you learn to have a better chance against Fury. But again, how can you guarantee Deontay Wilder a Fury fight in the future if Fury talking about retirement? So that's why, in my opinion, Deontay Wilder versus Fury Trilogy match makes sense, at least for Deontay Wilder. And that's because of the simple reason Deontay Wilder would rather go down as a fighter that tried again and failed than a fighter that went the easier route, the tune-up route, and missed his opportunity for a revenge. Knowing Deontay Wilder's character, that's not how he moved. So with that being said, as far as the people that's concerned about Deontay Wilder and don't want to see a Trilogy match right away, well, one thing for sure, we're going to have a great fight. That's as far as the good news. The bad news, Deontay Wilder has a lot on his hand. So the summary of all of this, Deontay Wilder is moving emotionally while a lot of media members are talking logically. However, you have to keep in mind that emotion could work sometimes as an advantage because it will give you that extra motive and that extra push that Deontay Wilder is going to need against the Tyson Fury. So I appreciate all my Akhis. This is the Boxing Brotherhood. Akhi stand for my brother in Arabic. So welcome to the Boxing Brotherhood. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about a minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't, and listen to these decaf, aka dumb casual ass fans and old media. Obviously, shout out to Deontay for starting the new media wave that I'm a part of. Deontay is the entrepreneur of the movement. So shout out to DBN. Shout out to Lunatune for the funniest boxing memes. I will leave his link in the description box below. So follow him on IG and keep it a G. And follow me too at Akhi TV and cop the Akhi merch. Of course, if you're a casual fan and you want to be a hardcore, all you have to do is attend the Akhi University every Sunday live on Split Decision. It's a boxing debate / talk show exclusively on Akhi TV. All you have to do to attend the Akhi University is click on the notification bell to get notified every time we post to go live on Split Decision. So call in. We want all the smoke, just like Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder and Fury and all the above. So call in instead of talking ish in the comment section. Show up, because Akhi is going to finish all of y'all like the Brahms bomb. However, Akhi undefeated. Sharper than Floyd when it comes to his defense, when it comes to debate. So show up, Akhi 400-0. I done knocked out every decaf there is. So I'm pretty sure y'all not gonna just let me style on y'all like that. I mean, y'all not gonna let me be the most feared, the most undefeated, and all of the titles without showing up to the party. Come on now. So with that being said, if you want to get knocked out on Split Decision, go ahead and come debate with the Akhi and Professor Nim. Tune in every Sunday live. Follow DBN and shout out to New Media, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace, and we out.